So, you want to know more about Dayla Learning. At the core of Dayla Learning is me. I'm Dr. Michelle Paranillo-Cason, and I started Dayla Learning in 2017 after I found myself unexpectedly homeschooling my own kid. What I thought was going to be a temporary thing turned out to be an amazing journey that led me to see homeschooling as an excellent educational experience, especially for learners who are neurodivergent, like my own kid, and like me, too. Before I started Dayla Learning, I was a full-time college professor, and I already knew that I loved teaching, writing, and literature. It's my favorite thing. I'm a total book nerd, and I absolutely love helping learners get those aha moments about a text. I also love helping people find their own voices. Often, when people say they don't like writing or that they can't write, I found that they just haven't had the room to really explore the connection between their own thinking and what they put on the page. I like to give them that space. I could go on and on and on and on about writing pedagogy, but this is supposed to be a short video. So here are the top 5 things to know about what I believe and how I approach teaching literature and writing. 1, writing is easier when you have something to say. If you've ever tried to write an essay about a very boring topic that doesn't matter to you, you probably know that it's hard to say something when you don't care much about it. I build my writing classes around engaging nonfiction texts so that you have interesting, engaging topics to write about. Animals that break the law, the weirdest legal cases, the history of the U.S. Postal Service, how Barbie became a legend, these are all topics rich with ideas, and I've got classes built around them. 2, there's no such thing as a bad rough draft. Writing is messy. We often think about writing as this beautiful, polished end result, but that's like looking at the cake on display in the bakery and not understanding how messy the kitchen was while it was being made. I take the mystery out of the process to help you see that making a mess is just a part of getting to the end result. 3, writing is more than words on a page. I love teaching learners to write traditional essays, but that's not the only kind of writing there is. Recording a podcast, making a video, crafting a collage, presenting on a topic, creating a brochure, those are all types of writing, and I often include multimodal assignments that let you practice your writing skills in many different ways. 4, you don't decorate your cake before it's baked. What I mean by that is that there's no one set writing process, but you should work on making stage elements like organization, support, and explanation before you turn to polishing stage elements like grammar and punctuation, formatting, and spelling. We work on the big and the small skills in my classes, but we focus on ideas first. 5, you can and should read hard things. Sometimes reading is an absolute pleasure and you fly through a book before you even know it, but sometimes reading is hard. I believe that you can read hard things, and I want to help you do it. I pair hard text with movies and other readings to make them more accessible. I teach annotation methods and provide reading guides. I hold discussions where we dig deep and get to the heart of the text. So, I hope that you know a little bit more about Dayla Learning now, and I hope to see you in a class soon.